Alright, welcome to channel, and today it's Champions League final day, so what better way to celebrate that than showing you a full 100% complete collection of the 24-25 Match Attax collection. I'll be showing you every single card, every single subset. It's all in this folder, including all the parallels and the Jude Bellingham El Maestro card. So without further ado, we'll get into it then. But if you can just do me a favour, don't forget to absolutely smash that like button and subscribe to the channel. I really do appreciate it. So let's get started then. So I've not gone fully to the checklist. Bit like the Euros, I've started off with the black edges and some of the better cards as well, and then we'll get into the teams. So obviously on the checklist, normal cards, there are 477, and that is just quite literally the base cards and the shiny cards. It doesn't include the black edges, the limited editions and the subsets. Just 477 just on those base cards. But anyway, start with the black edges then. So we've got a couple of big hitters there with Mbappe, Vinny Jr., Trent, who's going to Real Madrid now, into Mo Salah. Then on to the new edition for this season, the gold edges, which I think is a really good new edition. Got some of the the current players. You've got Haaland, again you've got Salah, Saka, Harry Kane, and then you've got legend Ronaldo, which I can tell you is one of the very highly sought after cards this season. Then at the next page, I've gone onto the Hall of Fame, plus the 4 blue exclusive limited edition cards. So obviously the Hall of Fame speak for themselves there, but the hardest cards getting the set, other than Jude. Really good quality cards, I'll show you with the Ronaldo one. Like really thick cards, chrome cards as well. Really went to town with these cards. Did tops. So really good edition, 1 in every 50 packs, so they weren't even 1 in every box. And then obviously the 4 blue exclusive limited edition cards, the blue diamond ones, you could only get from the online bundles at the start of the season. Then I've gone into the 18 chrome shield cards. You can see, again, quite a lot of good players that they've got there. Some legends as well they've mixed in. So I've got Davor Schuker there, Dennis Bergkamp, who's not got his Dreamcast sponsorship on there, which was a very iconic sponsorship in early 2000s and late 90s, weren't it? And Mbappe as well, so Bosley, De Bruyne. Got onto Harry Kane as well, and Vlahovic and Vitinha. Some really good players on there. Then onto the limited edition platinum pulls I've gone for as well. Again, these were 1 in every 30 packs, so not guaranteed in every box if you were to buy a retail display box. Yeah, they were quite easy way to find these. You could see them at the front of the packs. So if you're struggling, you see some box art there, you literally see that at the front of the packs on the white bit. So that did make it a bit easier to find them all. So obviously 1 in every 30 packs. You know, just to get 9, you're talking 270 packs. And then what I've gone with here is the Immortal Icons. So these you could only find in the first edition multi-packs. And then there were only 1 in every 4 first edition multi-packs. And then obviously you get your swaps. So these were extremely hard to gather them all. And I had to, in the end, resort to eBay, especially for Ronaldinho. And people are asking for 150 quid on eBay, which they're not getting. I managed to get them at a very reasonable price. So yeah, I'm happy with that. But yeah, there was some of the harder chase cards to find, and yeah, really nice edition as well. But yeah, you got a lot of the same swaps because there's only a certain amount of cards released with the first edition cards, weren't there? Yay. So on to the start of the checklist then, with the base cards. We're starting with Aston Villa. As you can see, there's 2 parallels for each team this season rather than a full lot of parallels, because I would never get in all them. But with an aim of 64, I've made sure that I've got them all. So each team, the badge and the captain, you've got a parallel. On to Man City then. So quite a few of the teams have got double pages, quite a few have got single pages, so it's mainly the bigger teams, the alleged bigger clubs, you could say. So we've got the Man City badge, and obviously your Kyle Walker captain, who's now, well, was at AC Milan and now is back at Man City on loan, and Haaland as well. Arsenal, so you get your parallel for your badge. And your Odegaard captain. Unlucky, weren't they, really, not to get all the way to the final, but I think they played what I think will be eventual winners tonight. PSG, PSG are really good, aren't they, this season? They haven't got any of the big players like Mbappe, Neymar or Messi, but just seem such a better team, don't they? I might be wrong, Inter might win because Inter just went for it against Barca and won in the end, didn't they? But you never know. Liverpool then, you got your two parallels as well, and all Liverpool teams who, you know, no one's got near them in Premier League this season, have they? They've managed to win it at a canter. Tottenham, who managed to finish 17th, but getting Champions League by winning Europa League, didn't they? The worst season in Premier League since the Premier League began. Losing 22 games, I think, and if you lose 22 games, you're going down. They're just lucky at the minute that any teams that get promoted are terrible, because they just haven't got the money to compete, and the players compete at the minute. So they're quite lucky in that sense. Chelsea, your Conference League champions, beating Real Betis other night, didn't they? 4-1. Then we're on to Man United, who've only been given a page on Atletico Madrid. Only been given one page as well. But quite apt for Man United as well. They've not been very good this season. They finished 15th in the end in the league and lost in the Europa League final, didn't they? Then your double page spread of the champions from the 23-24 season, Real Madrid, and also there were all shiny cards as well, which I thought were a decent addition as well. Just added a little bit extra to the collection, didn't it? With the gold numbers as well. Just little touches that Topps did, which I thought were good. Barcelona, unlucky again not to get to the final. Played two really good matches against Inter Milan, didn't they? I thought they were really good matches. I remember watching the extra time as well with Inter Milan, and they just got that goal, didn't they, where he turned inside out, killed it into the corner, they just held on. So two really good matches, and looking at to beat final. PSG, who I think my tips to win the Champions League now. I know we're down to the final, but I'd say the team as a whole, and they've got him, Donnarumma, who's just an unbelievable keeper, isn't he? He's so big in between the sticks as well. I don't know how anyone scores against him. But yeah, I think PSG will win. Don't come at me, Inter Milan fans. I don't say I want them to win. I said I think they'll win. If I want anyone to win, I want it to be Sheffield United, don't I? But hey, we're not winning Championship, not Champions League. So there you go. Then we're on to Stuttgart and Borussia Dortmund. Again, I was surprised they only got one page. Borussia Dortmund, they're generally one of the bigger clubs in Europe, aren't they? But only been given one page. The champions from 23-24 of the Bundesliga by Leverkusen. We're going to lose a lot of players this season, aren't they? They've already lost Xabi Alonso to Real Madrid. They're going to lose Wirtz. They've lost Jonathan Tah to Bayern Munich. They're going to lose Frimpong to Liverpool. Xhaka might go as well. Yeah, so they're going to be decimated, aren't they? Unfortunately for them. They've still got players like Schick, though, that are really good players. Bayern Munich, again, they're going to be refreshing their team a little bit, but they have got Harry Kane, haven't they? So they're always going to score goals. So no matter where he goes, he is going to score you a bucket load of goals into me, a top scorer. RB Leipzig, who didn't qualify for Champions League, did they, at the end of the Bundesliga season? So they're not going to be in it next season. Frankfurt and PSV. I've got Feyenoord and Sporting Lisbon. Be interesting if Gyökeres stays with Lisbon or goes anywhere else. Well, there's been rumours for Man United, but is he better than Man United at the minute? I mean, obviously they need to rebuild. Still one of the biggest clubs in the world, but there's something not quite right at Man United at the minute, isn't there? So you don't know what's going to happen there. Nice that they put two teams in blue and white together, so you don't get confused at all when you put it in your binary. So we've got Real Sociedad. I'm not going to mention the Arzabal that much. She's got to win against England in the Euro final. Porto, obviously, even Nielsen now swapped the delights of Portugal and Porto for Bournemouth. Who says money doesn't talk. Inter Milan, other tonight's finalists. Again, these are a really good team. I mean, Lautaro Martinez, one of the best strikers in the world. They've got such a good defence and good team unit. Like I said, I just think PSG might just pip them to it. But like I said, that's my thoughts. AC Milan as well. Then double page spread for Juventus. Managed to get Yildiz Auto, didn't it? Match Attax Extra, which was very welcome indeed. Then we've got Bologna, Atalanta, Olympique Lyonnais, Lazio. Always nice putting Old Firm together, isn't it? So we've got Celtic on one side, Rangers on other. Obviously, they were in the Europa League in the end, weren't they? Rangers. Then we've got Salzburg to finish off with. I put this page together when I was doing a show For all the socials, weren't it? Just showing off the best cards. Got all your energy cards here. The Jude, Bellingham, Maestro, which you know, eventually caved in and bought on eBay, and literally 3 days later got it in a pack when I were opening a multi-pack for something that had just gone. I was like, are you absolutely joking me? So I'm going to get my money back anyway, but yeah, could not believe it. All season, never packed one of these that's 1 in 500, buy one, get it in a pack. But hey, you can't grumble, can you? So the one I've actually packed is here, and the one that I bought I'm selling on. We've got these 3 Starburst Exclusive Limited Editions. There's another one as well. But yeah, once I turn this page, I'm going to be putting them all back together. So the energy cards are going to be with their update sets, and these are going to be all together along, because it's Chelsea's Lucy Bronze, who's the other Starburst Limited Edition. So I'll show you that at the end. But just so I can show you all of them together, all the Starburst Limited Editions. There they are. You've got Jude, Bruno, Cole Palmer, and Lucy Bronze. They were the 4. They were just exclusive in the Match of the Day magazine, weren't they? Where, you know, but again, what they did with those, where you could clearly see them through the pack, because if you're going to get them, or if you want to get them all, you don't want to be buying 10 multi-packs. Luckily, you could see them. So yeah, some of the best cards in the set, all your energy cards, which were 1 in every 10 of the update multi-packs. Again, there was ways, that was the hardest to find, but there were ways to find them as well, because obviously, you know, I'm not doing it to sell them, I'm doing it because I want to collect them all. And yeah, there's your Starburst Limited Editions, the best page set, that one. And now we're on to the Man of the Match cards. I've got to say, I do like the colourings on some of these, you know, the Conference League and the Europa League ones as well. The Champions League is just like a plain blue, but I like the green of the Conference League and the orange of the Europa League. Then we're on to the vintage vibe, so a lot of the, you know, vintage players, the classic players, the legends of the Champions League. You got Ronaldo, Cristiano, you got R9 Ronaldo, Messi, Gary Lineker in a Barcelona shirt as well, Cantona. Yeah, a lot of good players there. Then you're on to your trophy triumphs, players that have won the Europa League and the Champions League, the UEFA competitions. Obviously, you're going to have Messi on there, aren't you? I'm surprised they didn't have a Ronaldo one, as he won 5, didn't he? We at Real Madrid, but they've opted for Vidi Junior instead. Erling Haaland up there as well. Then we're on to the heritage cards, the Man of the Match heritage cards. Again, these are quite difficult to find. There's 27 in total. Managed to get them all, obviously. Managed to get them all in the end. Then, last but not least, finishing off with the 100 clubs and the Jude Bellingham 101 unbeatable card. And then flawlessly straight into the limited edition. So these were the entertainers. These were at the small tins. Well, there were 4 different small tins, so that's why you got your 4 different colours. One turns the other page, just like that. Then on the big tins, again, there were 4 big tins with all the time to shine, but the different colours on them. So you got the time to shine, that tin there with the blue, then the purple with Cole Palmer and Jude Bellingham, green with Haaland and Argula, and then the last one with Yamal and Trent in it as well. And then on to the Generation Now, which came out of the multi-packs, and the Classic Celebrations, which came out of the like Eco Packs. So they were extra in those as well. You had to get all of those limited editions. Because again, I found one of the ones in Eco Packs weren't that easy to find, and Rashford was the one I couldn't find for ages. And then we're on to these are just exclusive out of the first edition packs. Couldn't fit them where I wanted to get them, so I put them here because there was a bit of a gap. So that's the exclusive edition card, and then your winners of all the 3 competitions from the 23-24 season. Then we're on to just your normal limited editions. These came out of anything that had a limited edition in it, really. You know, your multi-packs and your eco packs and things like that, and your hero packs as well. Don't forget, you've got 2 in a hero pack. Those 2 came in your starter sets, and all the rest out of all those places that I just said. There was 27 in total, 25 for all packs, and then your Virgil van Dijk, which was in exclusive just to certain multi-packs. So I think we're like 1 in 4 of the normal multi-packs at Sainsbury's in the UK. I don't know how they did it elsewhere in Europe, but it was just in Sainsbury's, that one. And then your all-important tactics card there. It's on the checklist, so it's in. And then we're on to, again, the exclusive cards from the first edition. So these were the first edition, limited editions, all 6 of them. And then starting onto the team of the season cards, again, exclusive. It's the first edition packs. You've got all your team of the season from the 23-24 season and your player of the season, Vinny Jr. And then starting on the first edition cards. So again, you could only get out the first edition packs. And again, you end up with lots of swaps trying to get those last few. And not a cheap do filling a Match Attax collection, I can tell you that. It's not a cheap do. So if you're one of the creators that are lucky enough to get stuff sent to them, you really appreciate that. Not there yet with Topps. There with Panini with some things, but not there with Topps. So you never know, might get there. And on to the Shinies, the Man of the Match first edition cards, and the Vintage Vibe first edition cards as well. So that is all the first edition subset done. Now, I've put them in the order that I've actually got them, so not unlike what's on the checklist. So again, this is the new signings update set. That's your limited edition card. And then we're on to the cards themselves. There's a gap here because that is where I had the energy card, but in the end I've decided to keep the energy page as it is, as I've just shown you now. I want to show it as I had it on the show, but that is how I'm keeping it now. Then we're on to the squad zone, what came out of the like the advent calendar. So there's 24 of these. We designed them to look like Christmas decorations to hang on your tree. Don't think many people will have done that. They've gone straight into my binder. You've got one every day. And then you also got the Gold Edge Messi in door number 25, and that's where I've stuck my El Maestro to end with. It's going next to Messi, because why not? 2 of the best players in the world. I mean, obviously, Messi's at the end of the career, Jude's very much at the beginning. Then we're on to the Scream Team update set. It was the Julian Alvarez energy card that came with this. Obviously, I did have it there, but again, it's on that page now. Then we're on to the Snowballers, which came with the Chiesa energy card, which would have been there. So they did actually fit nice. There were 18 cards if you managed to get the energy card. Then we're on to the Starballers. Again, that would have been the Erling Haaland energy card. Again, it's on that page. But nice little Lamine Yamal limited edition there. And then finishing off, the last but not least, we have got the Queens of Europe update set again. Would have had Bon Mati there, but she's obviously I've put it on that page there. And that is it. That is your full 100% complete Match Attax 24-25 season collection. I've gone fully to the checklist, so I know there is the 180 degrees El Maestro, but he ain't on here. So he's not going in. And, you know, there's only 5 of the autograph ones. I've actually seen one on Facebook in the wild as well. So I do know they are out there. But, yeah, the chance of getting that, very, very slim. And I can't imagine they're very cheap at all. So, yeah, let me know what you think in the comments of this absolutely behemoth of a collection. I always like the Match Attax collections. There's so many good cards to collect. But there's also a lot of cards to collect. 901 in total for this collection that I've got in here. So it's a lot of cards, a lot of chase cards as well. It is quite expensive too. There are ways you can do it. It's a lot cheaper. Obviously, there's hero packs. I do show you ways how to find the hero packs as well. That's cheaper ways to do it, but ultimately, it's still an expensive do, but you do end up with an absolutely gigantic folder full of cards, and a lot of the cards are really good as well. So yeah, let me know what you think in the comments. Have you managed to complete your set? Are you looking forward to next season? Because we've got the Topps, I'll be having the Match Attax for the Champions League and then the Topps Premier League collection as well, which I know is going to be different to Match Attax. I've seen little pictures of what it's going to be like. It's going to be similar to Adrenaline, I think, but obviously took with Topps' spin. So it'll be interesting to see what that's like. But yeah, let me know in the comments what you think. Don't forget to hit that like button, subscribe to the channel, and I'll see you all on next one.